everybody, happy Tuesday. My name is Sarah. I'm the health and fitness specialist in McLean, Virginia. And today I'm going to be taking you through a midday movement. As you can see, I'm in the office today. There was a little bit of technical difficulties with my Facebook, so I apologize for being a couple minutes late. But we're going to be doing our routine as usual, getting a nice good warm up in, 2 circuits, 3 exercises, 2 rounds, and then a nice good cool down. So today's session is going to be body weight. You don't need any kind of additional weight. If you would like to add weight today, you are more than welcome to, but today is super low impact, working on muscle activation and just bodily movement instead of trying to build strength. So let's get started with our warm-up. So I'm going to use the wall just for balance purposes. So we're going to start with some hip circles. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the knee up, out, and down. Just kind of making circle with the knee. We're going to go for about 5 on this leg and then switch. Alright, and then switch. So now with this leg, same thing, drawing up, out, and down. Two more. And last one. Good. All right, now we're going to do some leg swings. So very similar setup, but instead we're going to let our leg swing back and forth to get our hip flexors and our hamstrings nice and warm. And switch. Same thing, aim for like 5 to 10, more like 10 for this one. Last one. Good. Relax. All right. So next thing we're going to go into is that doesn't feel right. We're going to do some hammy squats. So what a hammy squat is you're going to stretch your hamstrings along with your quads here. So we're going to fold into a deep squat. So hands are going to come to the floor. Feet are going to stay down on the ground as much as possible. You want to try and keep your heels on the ground. I don't have the ankle mobility, so my heels come up a little bit. But we're going to have our hands on the toes, and then we're just going to stand up, pressing through the heels and the hamstrings, getting a nice good stretch here, coming back down. Got 3 more of these. Last one. And come on up. Alrighty. So I hope we're feeling a little bit warmer. Go ahead and take a sip of water before we get into our first circuit. So our first circuit is going to be fully standing with a focus on, actually there's a focus on everything. We're doing a lower body, an upper body, and a core exercise, all standing. Yeah, so I'll demonstrate that in just 1 second. I don't know why feel super scatterbrained today, so I apologize if I am all over the place. Not entirely sure why. All right, so first exercise is a star squat. So we're going to be super compact in this squat here, but as we come up, we're going to extend through the toes, through the hands to create a star. We're going to rise up through the calves and then come back down for 10. So that's exercise number 1. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Whoop. As you can see, sometimes balance can be a little bit difficult. With this exercise, we're going for 10 reps. Three more. Last one. And relax. If you're anything like me, you might pop, snap, crack as you move through this movement. That's nothing but a little thing. All right, moving on to exercise number 2. We're going to do a different variation of our standing crunch. So usually what we'll do is we'll go cross to cross here, but instead, my phone decided that it wants to die. So, as I was saying, for our standing crunch, instead of going cross to cross here, we're going to work our obliques by going same side to same side, okay? So what we're gonna do is 20 total reps, but we're gonna do 10 on each side. So either you can stay on one side and do 10 here, or you can alternate for 1, 2, whatever feels the best for you. But we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Really trying to keep the balance here as we crunch. We got 3 more here. And relax. All right. Awesome job for exercise number 2. All right, exercise number 3, upper body. We're going to focus on wall push-ups. So if you're someone like me who struggles with doing push-ups on the floor, this is a great alternative to get our form down. So we're gonna be in this position, pelvis is tucked under to be in line with the spine, neutral neck here, we're not overarching or dropping the head. So neutral spine, hands are in line with our shoulders. For some reason, I feel like this wall is curved. Walk the feet in or out however much you need. Draw the elbows back to 45 degrees and press. Now, in order to keep my spine from doing this number here and my shoulder blades to stay in line, I'm actually allowing my weight to shift onto my toes so that I'm allowing my full body to move through this range of motion. All right, here we go. We got 10. Two more. And last one. Relax. All right, a sip of water, and we're gonna go back in with our star squats, starting in about 30 seconds. All right, so if you're struggling to balance with this exercise, take a break between the squat and the press up. So if you need to go here, squat, arms, lift, do that to break down the movement instead of going straight here, okay? Workout is completely customizable to you. If any of these exercises hurt or are uncomfortable for you in any way, there's a regression, or you can opt out completely depending on how you feel and how your body is feeling today. All right, here we go. Star squats in 3, 2, 1. Squat, press, good. Two more after this. Last one. And rest. All right. So in about 15 seconds, we're gonna go in with our standing crunch. Again, if you would like to do 10 on one side, that is totally fine. If you'd like to alternate, also totally fine. Whatever feels good for you. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Woo. Switch. Three more. Last one. Good. Relax. All right, shake it out before we head into our wall push-ups. This wall is curved. Maybe I should try over here. All right, here we go. Set up. Arms in line with shoulders. Feet pointing forwards. Neutral spine, neutral neck. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Draw the elbows into 45. Good. Shift the weight into the toes so that we have this rocking back and forth motion without putting any extra strain on our backs or our lower body here. For 3, 2, last one, and relax. Alrighty, so circuit 1 is done. Hope we're feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more exercised. Heart rate should be up slightly, but not too much, okay? This is super low intensity, super low impact, but train of thought just went out the window. I'm having a day, guys. I'm having a day. Okay, so second circuit is going to be fully on the mat. We're going to do single leg glute bridges. We're gonna do some Russian twists. And then we're going to do plank to pikes. So we're gonna get some upper body, some core, some lower body work in. We're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. So if you're looking to do a single leg glute bridge, I hope you can see me. I think you can see me. What that's gonna look like, you can do it 2 different ways. So you wanna start with the hips pressed down into the mat. The gap between the low back and the floor is gone. Heels are going to be in line with our hips here, and you're going to either draw the knee up and press through the heel here, or you can keep the leg straight, whatever feels more comfortable, or you can cross the ankle over and do it here. Each way has its own challenges and has its own pros, but listen to your body and what your body needs. So this way, super effective for keeping the hips up. This is a little bit easier on this leg here and works the core slightly, and then this way is almost slightly assisted, okay? Because you can utilize this leg for leverage to press this, to keep our hips in line, basically. So we're gonna get started with that. We're gonna do 10 on each leg, starting in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna do the cross method here, really drawing up. Two more. Last one. Good. Now switch. Three more. 2. And last one. Relax. All right. Allow the legs to go out long. We're going to sit up, and wherever our knees naturally bend is where we're going to keep them. So if you're seated here and your legs are extended, wherever you bend, if it's here or if it's here, we're going to keep that bend here, and we're going to drop into a V position with our upper body. So instead of being upright here, we're going to recline slightly, and we're going to do Russian twists, slow and controlled. For this version, we're going to keep our feet on the mat to really isolate our rotation here. But if you'd like a challenge, you can always lift the feet off the mat and do it from here. Personally, I like to isolate the core a little bit better, so I keep my feet down so I'm not overworking my legs as well. So here we go. Russian twist. So we're gonna recline, rotate to one side, rotate to the other side for 10 on each side. So if you go 1, 1, 2, 2 for 10 reps there, or 20 total if you want to count every one. We're gonna go in about 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Don't forget to breathe. 2 more. Last one. relax. All right, so when we're working our core, it's really important that we maintain our breathing. Otherwise, we end up contracting our diaphragm, and that shortens our breath, and so it will be harder to catch our breath and get back into a normal state of breathing. It also means that we're not activating our proper core muscles, because when our abdominals are engaged, you should be able to breathe and speak normally throughout the entirety of the movement. Okay, so moving in to our final exercise of this circuit, we're going to be in a high plank position, coming to down dog or pike, shifting back over for 10. Three, 2, 1, hold it and down. Awesome job. All right, so take about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna head into our second round of this circuit. This is our last round of everything, and then we will get a nice cool down in. If you haven't taken a sip of water during this exercise yet, do it now. Got my eyes on you. Hydration is still super important. With the hours of the day changing, with the daylight hours changing, it is super duper important that we prioritize our sleep and our recovery. You should be aiming to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. The golden standard is around 8 to 9, but 7 to 9 is reasonable. With the daylight changing, your circadian rhythm is going to change, and so you need to really prioritize getting in a rhythm to keep your sleep schedule consistent, okay? So prioritize taking care of yourself, winding down when the sun starts to set, and getting yourself ready for bed at a reasonable hour. All right, let's go into round 2. So let's start off by setting up properly. Heels are in line with the hips. Back is pressed into the mat here. Cross one over the other and press up. Two more. And last one. Good. Relax. All right, switch. Three more. 2, 1. Relax. All right. Take about 15 seconds to recover. About 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop to the side. on each side. 2. I'm not sure how long that was there. Last round of plank to pikes. So find ourselves in our high plank position. Hands stacked under the shoulders. Pike. We got 2 more. And last one. Relax. All right, let's come on down to the mat and get nice and cooled down. All right, we're gonna start by extending our right leg long, bringing our left knee up to the chest. And switch. For 3, 2, 1. Now keep this knee bent. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Press away. For 3, 2, 1. And pull into the chest. For a nice stretch in the glute there. For 3, 2, 1. All right, keep that knee bent, cross the other leg, press away. Opening up the hip here. For 3, 2, 1. Now pulling in across for a stretch in the glute. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, flip onto our hands and our knees. We're gonna stretch out the back here. Walk the hands out in front of us and send the hips back. Let the head drop between the shoulders for a child's pose. For 3, 2, 1. Now press forward through the hands. Let the hips come down and press up through the arms to get a stretch in our abs. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed our little midday movement today. I will see you guys again tomorrow for a workout of the day, and again on Thursday for a strength and mobility session. Take care of yourselves. Let's start getting in a good sleep routine. Check out our Fast Jump Fitness or our benefits page for updates on our fun run happening October 25th. And we also have some super exciting stuff happening with MITRE coming up in October. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow with another workout. Bye.